Hiya, I'm Father Kevin from St. Raphael Church here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Sunday was Mother's Day, and of course my prayer for all mothers is this: may the Lord bless and keep you. May he show his face to you and have mercy upon you. May he turn his countenance to you and give you peace. Kudos to all mothers for all you do. Sunday's letter of Peter evokes the image of a spiritual house, a cathedral, a living temple of God. The living Christ is the cornerstone or center, and we are the living stones. Churches evoke for me images of the great medieval Gothic cathedrals. Stained glass windows that tell the biblical story of creation, vaulted ceilings that lift our eyes upward to God, stone-carved biblical heroes and heroines that inspire, and brilliant light that symbolizes Jesus Christ. We also are living temples. God lives within us, and we live within God. And our good deeds are the stones that build up that temple. The letter describes the church as a spiritual house. And so I would like to reflect on another image of the church, a boat. One of the oldest in Christianity and a favorite of mine. This image of a boat offers so many insights into who the church is and the history of the church. Imagine we're in a boat on a journey together with a map and stormy weather, people slipping overboard, survivors being pulled in, mutinies getting off course, being attacked. A boat needs a captain in the middle of all this. He may not be ideal, too lax, too strict, but if everybody grabs for the tiller, we're all in trouble. Peter, for example, didn't seem an ideal captain, yet what his crew and subsequent crews managed to do has lasted over 2,000 years, and today has over 1.2 billion Catholics. Moreover, there are many models that can describe this community of disciples or church that Jesus founded. An institution with a structure, mystical body, people of God, servant, herald of the good news, and sacrament or sign of God's grace. No one model can fully capture the reality of the church. So the question is, what is the church? Perhaps we might best describe the church as a community of disciples who believe in God as triune and in Jesus Christ as the Son of God and the Redeemer of humankind, and who shape their lives according to that belief. A community that remembers that belief ritually, especially in the Eucharist, and recognizes the Bishop of Rome as the foundation of its unity. This global community lives in a huge tent. Some people show goodness, others not so much. In fact, some are downright dysfunctional, making a mess out of their lives and the lives of others. And like so many other things in life, the church lives with some messiness and muddles through as best it can. But we continually have to strive to do the right thing, to forgive ourselves and one another, to let go of feelings of resentment and bitterness and get our lives back on track. And as the prophet Micah said centuries before Jesus, do right and love goodness and walk humbly with God. And what does this community do? we remember and celebrate the awesome presence of the living Christ, gloriously alive in our midst. He is our way into eternal life, our true good news, who scatters the fake news all around us, and our life who overcomes death. We retell the stories of Jesus. We celebrate the sacramental presence of the living Christ in liturgical signs like baptismal water, Eucharistic bread and wine, and healing oil. The same Spirit who transformed the disciples from cowards hiding behind closed doors into heroes, proclaiming fearlessly that Jesus is alive, that same Spirit lives within our global community, within us, and can fire us up to do wonders for God if we will only let the Spirit do so. In the final analysis, we are a global community of disciples that stretches back to the first century of our Christian era, and that will continue perhaps for many millennia until Jesus triumphantly returns to transform this universe into a new heaven and a new earth. In the meantime, to paraphrase the 16th century Spanish mystic Teresa of Avila, the living Christ has no body but ours to continue his work. No hands, no feet, but ours. Ours are the eyes with which the living Christ looks compassionately on the needy. Ours are the feet with which he walks to do good, and ours are the hands with which he helps others. This is Father Kevin from St. Raphael Church here in St. Petersburg, Florida, wishing you a blessed day, especially Joy. I hope you're doing well, Joy. Hello, David Bossman, and all the others are watching. God bless.